All right. Yeah, good evening, everyone. Yeah, today is 4th of November, 2025. This year is coming to an end, and I think this is an opportunity to make good use of the remaining part of the year. Trying to grab something, that will be very helpful to all of us. This class is tailored for those that are not, of course, we're having KodeCamp 5X, KodeCamp specific cohort for AI. But this particular there are 5 tracks. You guys know the core AI and core machine learning and data science. And then this particular track, which is AI tools and applications. And then we'll have computer vision, we have AI for developers and agentic AI. So most of those ones that I mentioned, out of 5 of them, is only this one that doesn't really necessarily require being a tech person. Anybody can do this course. So it's just the tools, getting to know all the tools and getting to know how you can apply them. So let us start. Our meetings are going to be twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. You can see that's the calendar for KodeCamp 5X there. So again, at the beginning of every session, we are going to be reminding ourselves why we're here so that we don't lose track of it, okay? Yeah, there's a lot of buzz around AI and what you can do and what you cannot do. People talking about how it's going to, remove jobs from them and everything. But why are we here? Specifically, number one is to realize what AI can do, okay? And then second, the objective is more important. The second objective is to explore what we can make it do. So it's not just, oh, AI can do this, AI can do that. I think anybody that is joining this particular cohort wants to see what you can explore and how it can make you better. You understand? The gun, they say, is a weapon. Okay. The use of the gun depends on who is handling it. So when it is with the police officer, in the same climb, by the way, I don't, in any way mean any harm, but normally in a same climb, the police officer is meant to protect. So we are not scared when the police officer is having the gun. But if a criminal is having the gun, then the gun serves another purpose, for extortion, stealing, armed robbery, and all that. Okay. So yeah, AI is like that. Okay. Right now, you need to start thinking about how you can make use of it so that it doesn't really swallow you. You understand? So the objective, I want you to pay attention to the second one. I need everybody to explore what AI, what we can make AI do. Remember, we have established in the first and second class that we are the humans and we are supposed to use this AI to, carry out certain tasks. Now, in the whole landscape, I kind of explained, I'm going to be repeating this to the end so that we know where we are, right? In the whole AI ecosystem, okay, there are different players. I mentioned that there are people that are building the computer itself. AI is about the hardware, okay? Take it from me. When you hear that AI is about supercomputers now that can, run algorithms, and programs very fast, So all the algorithm of AI that are generated by whether Google, Microsoft, the likes of Facebook and all that, they are going to be running on a computer. Trust me, they're not going to be running on water. So that computer is what we refer to as hardware infrastructure. Okay, your ChatGPT and everything, the program is running in a server somewhere, and that server will have like processor, of course, people know the definition of computer. You have your central processing unit. Yes, there is processing unit that is probably in charge of some of these algorithms that we are running. So those that are actually building the machines themselves, they are playing the hardware and infrastructure level. Then there are those that are generating the algorithm that is running on those hardware. Okay, they are still businesses. The likes of Open AI, of course, all of us know about ChatGPT. You have Grok, you have DeepSeek and everything. So these are the core machine learning, using different kind of algorithm, convolutional neural network, deep artificial neural network, deep learning, transformers and stuff like that to kind of create models that will be applied on the one that is on top. So now, the platforms, these are people that, okay, they don't actually necessarily have to develop models, but they have engineers, programmers that can what? Pay for licenses from the model that has already been developed and deploy it to a specific audience. For instance, ChatGPT, for instance, could have a model. Of course, you have the open one that everybody can access, but someone that wants to probably develop an application for farmers, a very intelligent application for farmers, you take the model and kind of customize it for farmers. Another person can customize it for healthcare. Another person can customize it for fashion. Another person can customize it for creatives like graphics, editing, and all that. So these are the people that play in the platform. You understand? So they don't really necessarily build the AI, but they kind of use it to produce what is next. In this particular pyramid. So they build applications for you, right? So when they build the application, the person that's using the application, it doesn't care about how it was developed. If you care about how it was developed, you'll be playing in the other lower platform area. But your own is to use. You download ChatGPT, you just start using it, right? That's the application. ChatGPT is the application, right? There's someone that developed it, and the person that developed it is playing the platform, and the person is taking algorithm, and that algorithm is running on the hardware. So this is the thing in the AI, this thing. Of course, we are now talking about governance and ethics. Okay, this is where the government comes in. Okay, that's why it's a bit, it's not really, but you have to put it there. It exists, right? The government is there. There is ethics. For instance, it might be probably against the law to use somebody's picture to do something. We see it right now. People can sue, and the legal court, probably a government can bring up the regulation to kind of curb usage of AI for a responsible purpose. So, of course, I have to mention that. For this class, I have said it, check the one that I marked red. We are going to be focusing on what? The applications. There we are the end users. We don't really necessarily need to learn how to do this. So I'm going to keep repeating this particular slide. For the applications, now you have a lot of them, um, Remini, Lensa, Okio, ChatGPT, Canva, CapCut, a lot of them. Okay, Notion. Now, what is happening also is that already existing apps, right? Not new, not necessarily new ones. I've actually realized that they might be out of business if they don't start adopting AI and integrating it into their app. So we have two like broad categories of application. There are applications that came out specifically for AI purposes. There are applications that are being attached to already existing applications. Okay, for instance, WhatsApp is existing, but you can actually add some AI to it. For instance, I demonstrated last week how I used WhatsApp to generate all those images that you see, you understand, by giving it prompt. And I showed you people like how we moved from one prompt to another prompt and everything. So yeah, we have TikTok, Facebook, and everybody introducing AI into there because nobody wants to be left behind in the case. But are we going to learn everything? That was where we kind of drew the curtain. So we are going to go back to that this time around. For this lecture, we're going to be looking at how, because I collated the everybody, I kind of asked you to submit who you are, what you are here for, and everything. Why am I asking that question? Because I want to tailor this particular cohort to address the specific needs of the audience. And how did I do that? I used AI. So I'm equally using this class, the build-up of this class, as a means to communicate what we can make AI do. A teacher before now might not be able to do that, but I was able to do that. Everybody submitted. And the first assignment I gave you people is to join me in the journey, because I said I'm like a tour guide, not really a teacher. I'm just here to like direct our paths and everything. You guys are all intelligent. Nobody is a fool. You understand? If I'm here telling myself that people have not already started using AI, I will be lying to myself. So why are we here? We are here to explore what we can make AI do. So first thing I did was I generated a documentation based on what people submitted, right? I generated that documentation, and the assignment I gave you guys was how can you use the documentation that was generated, okay, now combine it, go to AI and say, these are the people that are in a particular training program designed to teach AI application and tools. Please use what they have submitted, right, to generate the kind of tools that we're going to be using. Here we are, and we're going to start going to, I don't want to take you through that part because the assessment is to push you and nudge you into doing that. And we're going to go through it. I'm going to show you some of the things people did and some of the mistakes that they made as well. So yeah, we started for AI to tailor to meet our specific needs. This was where we stopped last week. We're going to look at ChatGPT. Of course, ChatGPT was actually the particular software that opened, the floodgate of AI, right? When they launched the ChatGPT 1, everybody was like, wow, you can type and AI can chat with you and everything, okay? So now, it is conversational, primary category. It falls under conversational and productivity, right? Core capabilities is going to help with text generation because it is based on a model called large language model. Remember, I talked about people that are playing that model. So there are scientists that are generating the model, okay, and improving upon it. So it is called what? LLM. So whenever you hear LLM, okay, it means large language model. Large language model means that it has a brain like an encyclopedia of a lot of sources online, that when you search for something, it will help you to go online, look for every possible material, and from that material, it will be able to what? Generate a response that attempts to what? Satisfy your need. So that's what it does. It does summary as well. It does brainstorming for you. When you go higher, of course, some of you don't have a pro version, which is what I use, but don't worry about it. I think the test version is pretty good if you know what you're doing. And then it interprets data. For instance, you can put an image, you can put a table that is an image, it will be extract it and tell you what it's all about. How can we apply ChatGPT? Okay, we are going to apply it in writing reports. You can apply it in coding. There's what they call vibe coding. Proposal drafting, you can apply it in what? Learning support. Now, you can see, for me particularly, I'm applying it in learning support, okay? Like a teacher, not learning support as a student, okay? I will even say training support, by the way. So, an idea generation. I will show you how, I was able to generate idea. We are going to look at Notion AI. Its productivity, specifically used for organizations. Now, there are a lot of people that came here, this company, from the thing I gathered, I want to improve my way of blah, 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 blah. Now, what does it do? The core capability is that, it notes summarization, okay? It can, from what you have given it, summarize and even create tasks for you. And it can, draft content that you could use to further or facilitate whatever your intentions might have been, okay? Then it is equally used for documentation and then question and answer. So it is similar, but now we are not talking about task creation. So you could see, why is organization there? Yes, probably as a manager, you need to create tasks for your team and all those kind of things. You can actually summarize the project and say, okay, from this project, I have 5 staff. How do that's why I keep on saying, pay more attention to what you can make it do, right? So that you can go on and keep exploring. Now, practical application, of course, I've mentioned the project documentation. You can use to summarize your minutes, okay? Um, SOP support generation, team collaboration. Then you have decrypt, audio and video editing, right? Now, we are shifting away from the one that is based on text. It can do audio transcription. For instance, you can get an audio. You want a transcriber, that's the text. That's what they call transcription. Voice to speech to text, okay? It does speech to text, gives you the text, and you can even edit it. It's used for podcasting, for instance, as I'm speaking now, and I want people to be seeing like the on the screen, what I am saying, okay? In case I have intonation problem, right? The way I speak, is definitely going to be different from the way a Ghanaian speak, right? So I think because we are speaking both English and people can read English, but might not be able to pronounce it the same way. So, these are the kind of, tools. Remember, I am here to kind of expose some of these things to you. It's used for podcasting, lecture transcription, marketing videos, voiceover generation, and all that. You have DAO.e, image generation, okay, text to image. We have just type what you kind of expect it to be, it gives you that. Now, have other ones like Midjourney, Cloud AI, Perplexity AI, Jasper AI. I'm not going to, I actually took time for this first four because these are the ones we are going to delve into this week, right? So we have Zapier, okay, Canva, Magic Studio, um, um, 11 Labs, and then Beautiful.ai. Why am I reading through this? After now, I'm going to attach this document to the this lesson. So when you go to the learning management system, you will see a PDF version of what we are using today. Okay, GitHub Copilot for developers, Clockwise, Notion Q&A, okay, Synthesia. Now, what have I done? Remember that after this, I told you I'm going to do something. Suno AI, u.com, N8N, anywhere, Looker. Okay. Now, what is different from the last class and now? Remember, I want to let me go to my AI tool, the project that I was working on. Okay. So the tool is tailored to meet our expectation. I told AI to divide this class according to the interest of number of people that are here. Okay. Now, remember what I said at the beginning, what AI can do and what you can make it do. I felt like, yes, I can send him on a task. Go through the data of everybody that is here. Divide them into four, not four. Yeah, divide them into groups, and then we'll be able to kind of uh, put them in stratas, right? So let me just go to, this is enough of the talk. Let me just show you. So this is, I'm using ChatGPT 5, right? You can see it, ChatGPT 5, that's the latest version. It's paid actually, but you can equally. So if you check here, you see that you can add projects. A lot of people have never used this project. They just come and start typing. No. So I'm going to go to a project. Okay. Now, these are projects somebody has added me. I didn't add other one. I just want it to be practical because part of the thing is those people that added me actually scored higher. I'm going to show you why. So I have this project. Okay, if you click on it, it opens this thing. This is my project. Okay. Now I have one, two, three. So I'm going to use the AI project. Okay. Somebody say you can't hear me. I can't see any project screen. Oh, hold on. Let me stop sharing and share again. Okay, confirm you can see the screen now. Please, someone.
Yes, we can see now.
Okay, so sorry. Let me go back to refresh. All right. So when you come, this is what you are going to see in ChatGPT. Like, this is what everybody sees. Okay. By this right hand side, I want to show you what I did. So you see new project. If you want to create a new project, now you see Jacinta Amaka or what's the full name? Hold on. Jacinta Amaka Onyodeli. Yeah, Jacinta Amaka Onyodeli. Now, why are you seeing this here? Is one of you that share the project, her project with me. So if people share projects with you, you're going to see it here. So I didn't add more because of the class, because there are other people that actually added me. So now this other one, AI and Lawrence, is they are projects I created. Then when you see like an icon showing a human being, means I've shared it with somebody. Yes, because I shared the link for people to join. Now, this is the project here. Okay. So some people actually shared this project with, I've actually joined. Okay. But I'm seeing that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. But I'm going to come to that later. So let me just go into KodeCamp, this thing, the tour guide, this thing. Now this is where I created the assignments. You can see it. So what I did was to share this with you. This is what I wanted to see. This picture you saw on the slide, this is how it came, right? Let me go to the beginning to show you how powerful this AI is. So now I told it, I invited some of you here and all of you that did this thing. I want to give an assignment to students based on the attached file. So you can attach a file. And the file I attached was when I asked you people to submit who you are and what you are doing, I collated it. Now, I want to make a point. I think I made it last week. You see, that idea of making you people submit and collating it is what AI cannot do. It is the creativity of a human being like me that say, okay, let me collect this information. AI will not come and knock on your door and collect information. AI will not organize CodeCamp 5X and people register and guide them. But now people have registered, right? I said, everybody submit what you are doing and what is your expectation in this course. And everybody submitted. Now, I can now bring in AI because I am like the teller, I'm like the designer, I'm like the creator here. So I now say, AI, come. That's the file I am talking about here. So use the file I attached. That file I attached was when I collated the information. I say the ChatGPT share link. So in that file, the ChatGPT share link should be submitted to CodeCamp LMS by each student. Now, this is instruction. I want to give student assignments, and what I want them to do is to submit the ChatGPT link to CodeCamp LMS. So it's going to take this as well. Compose the assignment instruction to be shared with the students. See now, as a teacher, would I have been able to do this thing before now? No. So you can see this is what he generated. This is what I now shared with you. Okay. Objective, the background, the assignment task, and everything. The steps. Open ChatGPT, paste the prompts. Okay. I already gave you people prompts into the chat. Let the chat generate your response. Review and refine, right? If necessary. If then I share the link. After sharing the link, you copy it and then, okay, submit your ChatGPT, blah, 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 a deadline. Okay, see, it has helped you to do that. Now, I now said, give me a list of AI tools that can be used and everything. He gave me, I want to show you how that table that I shared at the beginning of the course started. This is the suggested list. He gave me the suggested list. I said, okay, produce a full table for me, okay, with 20 plus AI tools that Cursive mentioned, okay, ready for the student to pick from, along with short description and what category each of the tools you are going to mention belong. You see how prompts are given. Let me zoom in a bit. You see, this is how prompts are given to give a sensible result, okay? If you are not, you can see what he did. Productivity to see. This is what I just shared on the slide. So I did not generate this slide from scratch. I am using AI to do the generation. So productivity to blah, 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 and all that. He listed all of them. Am I satisfied? No. Okay. Now, after this, what did I tell you? I need a tabular presentation. Now, you see, I've added something. I like the tabular presentation, so I want to maintain it because I might give a prompt and it's going to change what it has already started. So I said I need a tabular presentation of the comprehensive capabilities and applications. This particular table is not enough for me. It's just a short description. But I need another table that will give me the capabilities and what application. Remember, we are here for AI tools and applications. So I am now being creative in making use of AI to develop my own lecture. So in your work also, just be learning from like what I'm doing now because it is practical. Now you can see the next table. Look at what it did. You see ChatGPT, it now added what? Primary category. That's the one I'm using now. Core capabilities and then practical application. You see, I don't have to do any of this thing now. So I didn't use this table, right? Rather, I chose to use this one because it's going to help me in, explaining, right? So after this, what did I do? I want to show you again. I wasn't satisfied. Now, what did I do? I went to pick up because more people submitted what they are here for after the class. I went back to the Discord, collated all the things that people submitted, made it a comprehensive one. Then I called the file. Let me zoom it a bit. No, this is too much. So I called this file KC5X, that's KodeCamp 5X expectations. I now attached it, right? Now look at the prompts. Refer to the attached and group the audience according to similar interests and develop a comprehensive study guide for each group that will include the AI tools that will address their study objectives and expectations for the next 3 months. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not performing magic here. There's no way I'll go into all your brains and everything. So what I'm trying to do is become what? Very creative. And that's what it's all about. You know, it's AI is powerful, AI is powerful. You are more powerful than AI because you are the ones that will create the idea that AI will. We can see, look at this prompt, fantastic. First of all, people have submitted. You see, I'm not teaching this thing like every other teacher, any other place in the world. No. Why AI is there for me, why should I follow the normal route? So it is my responsibility to make use of the capabilities and kind of instruct it on what to do. Now, look at how beautiful this AI could be. Group one, you understand? I think I have a slide on this, so let me just stop sharing and go to the slide so I can continue. I just wanted to show you people how I got here so that, let me stop sharing and now share the slide so that when, I start sharing the slide now, you will appreciate it. So somebody should confirm that the slide is up now. Is it up?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, AI tools tailored to meet our expectations. Okay. Now, this is the table I'm going to share. Group one, it went through the information and discovered that the group, you can group people into product design, management profession, product design and management professionals. Now, that's why you see it is beginning to narrow it down to the human beings that are here. Victor Nwachi, Nora Bison, Okechukwu Emmanuel Carlo, Ihechi Achom, Emoleayo Bisiolu, Kelechi Ifeanyichukwu. You can now see that I am making use of the AI tools to ensure that this program meets the expectation for the people that register for it. Before now, before AI, guess what I would have been doing? I would generalize the course. Everybody will learn the same thing. There will be no study guide. I'll just have class one, class two. I'll give text to everybody. Everybody will pass and they'll submit assignments. And they'll score A, score B, and everything. That's the normal thing that is obtainable. Okay, but now AI is here. Mind you, I could still choose to continue with that normal tradition, but I have refused. I am now telling myself, no, why can't you change, become more creative so that this can be more engaging? When you look at this slide, for instance, and see your name, you will feel that, this particular training has even considered my own interest. You see how, as I'm talking now, please be thinking about your own profession, what you do as well. That's the idea. I'm not saying everybody is a teacher, but you could see what I'm doing here. Even in teaching, I am going to carry people along how I'm going to use it. Because if I'm not using the AI, even in the teaching, then it's like I am how did they say, practice what you teach or something like that. I am not practicing what I'm teaching. So throughout this program, right, throughout this thing, it's AI, AI, AI till the end. Okay. Now, for the group one, what is their common goal? You understand? Their common goal is design, manage user-centric products, leverage on AI for product research, analysis, prototyping, dashboards, automation, and custom intelligence. Okay, let us go to group two, business and operations slash development and marketing. Even myself, because I had to submit, because I am part of this class as well, right? You can see that's where my name that's where my name came out. So I agree. Okay. So Imole, you could see also Imole was in number one. Imole is also in number two. That's how powerful and interesting this thing is. So please, when you come for these lectures, it's not just to put ChatGPT. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people might be shocked that the way we are going itself, I'm not even really teaching the tools and everything. No, I am teaching you what I should teach you. You understand? It's not even teaching, I'm more or less guiding. You understand? So I'm here. You can see my name there. I'm in group two. Okay. What is our common interest in group two? Okay. Okuchi, Umozo, Chidera. So what is our common interest in group two? In group two, we want to build and grow tech-driven or service-based businesses. We want to use AI for proposals. We want to use AI for marketing automation, client communication, data analytics, and operations management. Fine, I agree. From what I put there, you could see it was able to predict what my interests are. Now there is a group three, creative and visual designers. So somebody like Mosuro, I don't know, sorry if I don't pronounce your name very well. I have Joseph, you have Kelvin, you have Amos Michael. Okay, based on what you submitted, we are now seeing that we want to use AI to enhance creativity, design, graphics, photography, content, and branding based on what you submitted. Let us continue. We have group four, okay, technical and engineering professionals. Someone like Tony, right? Eze, Ifeanyi, Kingsley, okay, you guys fall under group four. And what are you here for? What is your expectation? You want to combine AI with engineering, construction, or real estate innovation to automate design, estimation, and what data-driven decision making. That's why you're here. Okay. Now group five, finance and accounting services. Okuchi, you are alone here. Anastasia Mozo. Because of the way you define your this thing, I don't know whether anybody went for accounting and financing, right? Okay. You apply AI to accounting, financial analysis, and automation of client services. You can see, I remember your own input was long, but you can see how AI has actually summarized it because I asked it to put it in a tabular form for me. Okay, let's go on. In group six, we are looking at production quality and food industry professional. There are people that say that they are caterers, right? So, what is your interest? Your interest is not to go and do photography. You can see your interest is different from me that wants to create and manage business development process. We don't have the same interest. So for you, that's the Akintoye Adeshola. You have Glory Durosaro. Have Amos Michael. Okay, overlaps, right? Use AI to improve production efficiency, auditing, accuracy, reporting, and creativity. Okay. Group seven, tech builders and developers. Someone like Obani, who is a software developer, and Yanime Udoidem, AI learner. So build AI-driven software, website, and automation systems. So having said this, right? Remember, we are going to go into the AI. That's the reason why we have AI tools and what applications. So you could see the journey. I told you this is going to be a journey that we are going to be taking, right? So with this journey now, we are going to so Imole say Imole for president. Okay, because your name appeared twice. All right, so having looked at all these things, right? I want to now, how does it even affect us? Okay, how is Lawrence using this AI for my own teaching? journey guide. Group 1, if you belong to group 1, come, let us have a small chat. This is what we're going to be doing today to the end of this class. Then tomorrow we'll fire down, because what we are going to do, let me tell you how this thing is very helpful. I am going to select a tool that is going to cut, as in that actually cuts across most of them, so that by the time we are defining it, we are going to show how it affects everybody. Remember, your projects will be tailored. When I said your project will be tailored according to what your interest, I wasn't joking. People can see practical how we are heading there. It's not a joke. Oh. We are we are serious about that commitment, and we are headed there. So there's going to be assignments for group 1, so that at the end of the day, by January, you're going to beat your chest, say, man, I participated in this thing. It's not about that, because what we are doing differently in KodeCamp 5X is that most training, immediately you enter, they start tools. You learn ChatGPT, learn Midjourney, learn this one. No, sorry, if you are disappointed, I'm not going to go that route. Okay, I am taking a different route. Okay, in a way that is going to be more impactful. Group 1, what are we going to be doing in the next 3 months? Okay, we're going to be using AI to enhance design thinking, project coordination, and data-driven product decision. Number 1, focus area. Okay, you guys need to pay attention. You need to understand AI in product lifecycle. Please, I am now being very customized here. You need to pay attention on how what affects you. Now, what are the tools you are going to be using for this? You are going to be looking at ChatGPT, Notion AI, and Mirror AI. Okay, why am I doing this thing? Some people can even go ahead and study. See, in this place, I am not I am opening it up, right? So you can even note what you can go and even go ahead and start like trying out. You don't have to wait for me, right? Guess what? I might not even touch all of them. But if you are in this class, you have seen the tools, you need to go ahead and explore the application. Okay? Expected learning outcome. What are you going to be getting out of this? How can you use AI for brainstorming, documentation, product roadmap creation? If you are not able to do this, that you see this last column, you have wasted your time here. You better withdraw. If this is not where you are headed, use your time for something better, rather than sit down here every Tuesday and every Thursday to come and listen to class. So you need to see where you are going so that you can actually explore it very well. Okay. 2, for group 1, data-driven products and UX insights. Okay, recommended 2. You have product board AI, you have Jira AI, you have Tableau, you have Power BI and Copilot. Now, you must learn how AI extracts actionable insights from feedback and usage data. Number 3, automation and customer intelligence, right? For that, you are going to use user pilots, okay, Zapier, Salesforce, Einstein, ChatGPT, okay, ADA. So now you must be able to build dashboards, automate prioritization and reporting. Group 1, I hope people will listen carefully. You see, those expected outcome is where you are headed. At the end of this lecture, at the end of this whole training, beat your chest and say, I can do everything on that right-hand side. You would have achieved your aim if you have made impact in your own particular area of learning. Group 2, come closer. People ahead. My group have to listen. I am a business developer. I like me, I'm a hustler, right? I just want to hustle, get money and all that. So if I'm a hustler, can you hear me? I'm seeing internet poor internet network science here. Can you hear me? Please confirm. Am I still audible?
We can hear you now, sir.
Yes, we can.
Okay, sorry. I saw something on my screen that distracted me. Okay, let me continue. So if you're in group 2 like me, okay, I want to develop business. I want to go into market and everything. Again, please, you might not have written this thing in your own inputs, but it is equally good that okay, maybe I missed this. So don't say, okay, my own is over. Let me just watch and see how other people can use it. Maybe also it can create curiosity. It can trigger your interest in something. I say, wait a minute, maybe I can try this, right? Okay. Now, for group 2, you need to leverage AI for business proposals, sales, and marketing options. I'm very, very, very interested in this one. This is my group. Okay, market research and proposal writing. I'm going to be using ChatGPT, Perplexity, Notion AI. I already know, Lawrence, you need to go and study more on this particular area. So that I took upon the responsibility of handling this class doesn't mean that I don't have to. In fact, the more reason why I took the responsibility is to put me on the edge so that I can push myself out there. Because if probably I hadn't taken this responsibility, I might be relaxing and resting on my oasis so that you know people can just use the opportunity of me equally trying to improve to equally improve themselves. So, ladies and gentlemen, probably you are hearing this for we are all in this thing together, right? Okay, like I said, I'm equally a tall, but I'm the tall guy. What is my expectation? I want to generate proposals, business models, and customer persona. Okay. Then let us come to number 2, marketing, automation, and analytics, right? Jasper AI, HubSpot AI, Google Analytics 4. Okay, that's in bracket. They call it Google Analytics Insights. Then Sulfur SEO, search engine optimization. I want to learn AI copywriting and SEO optimization. Yes, this area is even relatively kind of alien to me. So it shows me that I have work to do, right? We all have work to do. I'm using the first person uh, pronoun. So the last one for this group is operation and workflow automation, Zapier, ClickUp, Brain, Airtable AI, and Power BI. Automate repetitive business tasks. For instance, if the business task like scheduling meeting, kind of, there's what they call opportunity maturation. Like there's what they call cold email, like send email when somebody replies to you. There is a process from what we call attraction to conversion. Attraction is when people are trying to do a lot of things. We do it online too. A lot of people are dancing on TikTok. What the heck? They're trying to attract you. Then, if you like their page, they have converted you. But I can watch somebody that I say, oh wow, thumbs up, nice, and everything. I am not following the person. But if I click on the follow button, the person has converted me. So the person, maybe this might be the person's 70th dance video. So all the dance video from number 1 to number 69 has finally worked for me in particular on the 70th one. So I have been converted, right? There's now what they call retention. If you convert me and I just follow your group, whenever I see your, I still jump. I don't come to watch any of your thing again. Maybe I mistakenly touched the follow button and I'm not even following you. Guess what has happened? Yeah, you have converted me, but you have not retained me. So the process of attraction, conversion, and retainership, that's retention, is all about business. So I'm now asking myself, this market automation workflow, how can we use AI to go from attracting to converting to retention? See, all this grammar I'm using, I can equally be typing it in ChatGPT. Trust me, I'm going to get some insights. Okay, let's continue. Um, Group 3, creative and visual designers. For you guys, you want to use AI to boost your creative and productivity in the digital design and content creation. Okay, AI for creative design, you have tools like DAO.e, Midjourney, you have Canva, Magic Studio. Okay, expected outcome, you need to master text to image and layout creation. Okay, if you have not started doing this, you might have to pay attention, whether you're a photographer or you're a video editing expert. visual telling, visual telling story. Sorry, visual storytelling. Or what happened to my eye? Visual storytelling and what branding. You have tools like Luca, Runaway ML. You have which one is Runaway ML? That's interesting. Beautiful.ai. I've seen this beautiful.ai. It's really sounding nice. I'm gonna have to check it. Anyway, I like the fact that this class is going to make me check out all these things. So we are going to check it there out together. So we have use what is the expectation? Use AI to create cohesive brand experience. Okay, and the last one is content automation. Good. How can you use AI for content automation? Now, ChatGPT is a tool, Jasper AI is a tool, 11 Labs is a tool. So, what is the expected outcome? How can it make you improve your work? You can generate captions. Okay, interesting, interesting. Generate caption, visuals, and voiceover for campaign. So I'm seeing a chart that says some names are not in the group, sir. Okay, fine. Somebody, Chidinka, Daniel. No, is something that we will be able to. You can equally type in the chat what you are interested in. Okay, please let's engage. We are going to download the charts later. So it's good. Anything that comes to your mind, please. All of us are free. I'm sure that all of us are free citizens of Nigeria, or probably wherever you are joining. Yeah, I saw someone from Accra join us. So please, um, I don't even know. Somebody's asking where is the group. I think what the person is saying is some names aren't in, like the slide I shared. Okay, so please drop what you do and what is the expectation. There's no group, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to update that particular document and ask AI to regenerate that one and add it to a particular group. It's going to be based on your interest. That's what we have done. So just drop it. You can drop it here. You can drop it on Discord. It's going to make us engage more. I want to tailor this thing to address everybody. So thank you very much for raising that point, Daniel. Thank you. So continuing, okay, content. Now group 4, the engineering guys. I'm also only an engineer, but I'm not interested in this group, sha. So because right now I hustle like the hustle, I'm only at one. So um I will encourage you people to, pay attention to this group if you are really into engineering, right? Integrated okay, you want to goal is to integrate AI with engineering and technical fields to optimize workflow. Okay, for number one, AI fundamentals in engineering. Okay, you use ChatGPT, Perplexity, Notion AI. You could see the two they recommended for you is the same they recommended for me in the first one. Let me go back to show you guys a bit. You can see ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Notion. This is business development. So we are in this together. Don't worry. Okay. So what is your learning outcome? This is where the team will differ a bit. So the learning outcome is understand AI rules in simulation, cost estimation, and planning. Guys, take this thing I'm saying seriously. It can help in your own profession. And you're going to become a fantastic engineer. You could be working in an oil and gas company. Trust me, if you know what AI can do and you know what you can make AI do, fantastic. You're going to be shocked. You're going to be getting promoted. These are what we are talking about. Okay. So engineers, you are welcome. Now, two, um, automation and data visualization. Engineer deal with a lot of data. So an engineer should know how to use Power BI, Tableau, Excel, Copilot. It did not say Excel, oh, it's Excel Copilot. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something here about Copilots. Ladies and gentlemen, I paid 70,000 naira for 1 year subscription of Copilot. I already have Microsoft Excel, sorry, Microsoft Office installed, but I needed to add it. I'm going to show you something, but that one will come later. Okay, at the end of this class, because I want to keep to time. Yeah, is not within the curriculum, but if I have enough extra time, I'll be able to demonstrate that. So intelligent systems design, right? You have Python plus GitHub Copilot, AutoCAD AI. You can see you can even use this thing to do some architecture as well, architectural drawing. Sorry, they have Zapier as well. Your aim here is to the aim in the data visualization is learn how to transform data into decision insight. Of course, apply AI to project scheduling, design automation, and monitoring. These are the things that we are going to look at. For group 5, I saw only one person there. So bookkeeping is focus area. So there is an AI tool for you in case you have not seen it. So note it. QuickBooks AI, like so sorry, it's for everyone. Tomorrow now they might ask you, Alpha, are you this thing? You might not know accounting, but say, okay, let me try. You go and dig up an AI tool and give whatever they ask you to give. All you need to do is do a little research on it. So you have client finance analysis and forecasting. Power BI is coming back here again. Tableau, Google Sheet AI as well. You have client communication and proposal automation. Jasper AI, Notion AI, Zapier. So expected outcome: automates entries and error detection, generate trends and performance insights. Okay, automates reporting and client correspondence. What are we talking about here? Entry simply means there's what they call book of first entry. I did accounting a little bit, How does you move from there to all the accounting process into a ledger? From a ledger, you have your accounting record and everything. You can even tell a story with different data and say, please, can you generate a full end-to-end accounting report based on this. So you never can tell. Okay, you can say, please transform it to an Excel file. Let me take it to Excel file. When you go to Excel file, you can tell it to, can you give me what is the profit and loss report here? It will go blah, 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 blah. So and so time you made this profit and blah, blah, blah. So you could have a lot of all these things here as well. So these are the kind of things you should be thinking about so that you be an accountant in the new generation. Trust me, a lot of companies will be fighting to have you. You understand? Because let me tell you something. Assuming you have a very rich man that has fleets of businesses, right? I want to tell you how you can. It's not. Don't think small about this thing. Okay, a lot of people have businesses, right? They fly over the place and everything. You are now telling the person, you know what, Oga, don't worry about. You don't need to be in all the locations. You are going to see everything that happening in real time. If they sell a particular product, you're going to see it in real. That's smart accounting. You are now playing as a big boy in the field. All you need to do is go, and these tools that we have talked about, you can explore how you can bring all of them together. Man, your guy will not want to lose you because you have made the thing very easy. He can start going to China. He wanted to go to China and visit, wanted to go and have holiday. He uses his phone, opens his phone, he sees what is happening in his business all over Nigeria. You can see the map and everything. See, again, remember the objective, what you can make AI do. You can make AI do a lot of things. So that is the message. That's why I'm going to keep on repeating it and repeating it until the end of every class. Group 6, production quality for the industry, data capture and analysis in production. You can use Excel. So I'm going to now be rushing because some of these tools are now being repeated so that the class doesn't get boring. You have process automation, monitoring, you have Zapier, Airtable. I'm not going to be explaining all this, calling all of them, because definitely at the end of this class is about tools and application. Okay, today marks the end of the whole talk about introduction and stuff. But tomorrow we are jumping right straight into it. Okay, and we are going to be learning together. Okay, so we have AI in creative product design and marketing, Canva and all that. So what is it? I'm going to pay more attention to the expectation. How can you use AI to track quality and efficiency? How can you automate repetitive Q&A or food production reporting? Okay, if you are working for Kilimanjaro, for instance, every day I saw one guy, every day he's carrying one green file, he's recording something, recording something. Well, I don't know. Maybe you can do it in such a way that you can even use your phone and snap picture. And AI will transform that picture. These are kind of crazy things that will come into my mind, seriously. And if I go deeper into it, you will see that it's actually possible. Somebody will just be suffering. You understand? Do some of these things, and maybe your report might even be more appealing to your headquarters in Lagos. They might see something different. Maybe you always submit your own on time. People will not know the secrets. They will be doing manual, killing themselves. Every time you are prompt, you are going to get promoted, whether you like it or not. So I want everybody to start thinking deeper. You understand? It is here to help. It is available. Nobody's this thing I'm doing now in this class. You could see I don't have any police that say no, you are doing too much. You can never do too much. Where you stop is where another person is starting. This is why I'm even doing a small thing. Okay, so please, now we're going to go to the last. Is it last week? Yeah, it's last week. So I will do the demo I wanted to do, and then we have to interact. The last group are software developers and AI learners. I might also advise that this group consider joining AI for developers track. I don't know, you can talk to me after now or something like that, because if you're a developer, this group might not be the optimal for you. This group is for people that don't write code. We are people that are just using the tool. So if you're a developer, well, I'm going to go through this, but you might consider joining the track AI for developers. You might gain more from there, unless you are here for like hobby, a hobbyist, something like that. That's still fine. So we want to build AI-powered application and integrate tools for intelligent workflow. Okay. So for month one, month two, month three, you should be talking about prompt engineering and AI integration. That's like vibe coding. We have recommended AI to ChatGPT, Cloud, and what Perplexity. Then you need to learn to craft advanced prompts and connect API. Sorry. Okay. Then you have code generation and automation. Git copilots, 8 NH8, NHN, you have Zapier. Build small automation scripts or bots. So application development and deployment. That is the baba of them all. You look at things like Python. You look at things like OpenAI, API, Hugging Face, and what Firebase API AI. So develop deployable AI powered apps. So this is for group 7, right? So we can actually do more collation, right? I would love to be in group 3. Creative design is fine, it's fine, it's fine. We are going to look at all these things. Do you mean what I do, like my work, or what I would love to do inside? So this is it. Why are you here? Somebody is asking a very important question. When I say what, so this actually is asking you, what is your interest? I don't, you might be doing something else, but your direction, okay, is somewhere else. So I'm more interested in what you do and then what you expect to get from this. That's the whole thing. Okay, somebody said I would like to be in group. Don't worry, don't worry. We're going to, yeah. So Imole, with this, what is happening now, we might have to make this group formal and official. Okay, I'm going to ask AI now to describe the nature of the group and allow people to choose which group that they will belong to. And then we are going to use the AI to generate a Google form. And see, I'm going to do everything I'm going to do here is going to be using tech. If I deviate from it, it means I'm not teaching anything. I'm not even practicing what I'm teaching. Everything has to be automated. So I think I'm a musicologist and a graphics designer. Well, we can create more groups if the group that we've created does not explicitly English explicitly cover your area. Okay, yeah. That's from Daniel. Judith Aurora say, I'm a teacher who wants to create digital products, digital marketing, content creation. Yes, you might want to join. So I'm going to share this on the Discord and also on this, so people can actually. I think I am loving this. So it works. I never said I'm going to like But I like the fact that people are aligning with it, which means we are going to create more groups, and then we are going to tailor the training, to especially the tasks and most especially the project. I have an interest in this program to enhance my retirement plan in farming. See, there's a lot of AI listing that I can use for farming, but we're going to come to that. Thank you very much, Lawal. Yes, you are welcome. For those that are, we might actually give room. If you're joining this call for the first time, and you want to, okay, register, we can actually give you till the next class. You can track back, watch the videos of the first and second class. If you can do the assignment and meet, because we are not going to be waiting, I'm even going to give assignment on Thursday as well. We're not going to be waiting for everybody, right? So um I think Imole is on the call. She should take note as well. My name is Ojo Samuel Onimisi. I'm an administrator and employee. I'm interested in business management. Okay, you're in group two. Yeah, definitely. I don't need to read the rest of it. Um, yeah. So somebody said I don't have a group yet. It's fine. It's fine. I'm into research data analysis. I joined the group, so I don't know. I don't know what we're discussing. Whether you have discussed about a group to join. No, no, no. So actually, let me explain what has. Maybe I think people joined. I'm a product designer who wants to build AI first product using. Uh, Sorry, hold on. This thing. Yeah, I want to read this very well. Oh, okay, I'm product designer who wants. That's from Ijeoma Bialo. Who wants? Okay, I know Ijeoma. Who wants to build AI first product and AI to simply simplify my design process? And fine. We already covered, I think, one of the groups. I'm a wellness therapist into nothing snacks. I need to know how to use tools and its application to enhance my business. Okay, good. This is from Emos. Okay, I'm going to use Emos now. Somebody that said I'm wondering. Okay, I'm a social Nneka Theodora Obi. I am a social media. Sorry, I think it will be more interactive if I share this screen so that everyone will see what I'm reading, because people are imagining I'm stopping sharing. Then I'm going to share again so that people can see. Okay, I'm looking for the screen I'm sharing, man. Screen I want to share. Download Okay, so what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to download and add it to the documents we already collected. We are going to note the names of people that have actually dropped, what they are interested in here. We are going to, as AI, it's going to generate a fresh listing with a new group, but we're not going to use it as a slide for class again, because that will be wasting time of people that have joined this class. We're just going to share it as PDF, okay? Or I'm going to invite people to join the project where they can see the group. Okay. So I am really very grateful for the engagement I've had in the group so far. Thank you for everybody that actually sent in one thing or the other. So let me go to the assignments. Okay, I'm going to share my screen now to show you certain things. Hold on, because I have a limited time to stay here now. Okay, so some people say I've not graded. I'm not sure what is happening. Assignment has been graded. Okay. Yeah. Yakubu, I've seen. a graphic designer. Mohammed, I've seen your own. I'm architect and product designer. This is very, very interesting. Thank you so much for all this input. That it's even going to make my job easier. Okay, it's going to make me pay more attention to those that are here in the call with me. Because if I don't pay attention, it means I am actually talking to myself. So thank you. Um, so let me share a screen. So please keep on dropping in case I don't, you just keep on dropping. We are going to get it, and I can assure you I'm going to share it with everybody. Okay, thank you. So I'm going to share my screen now. So as regards the assignments, right? So again, I'm not here to punish anybody to just to for us to learn. So you can see the LMS people submitted the assignments. On my own end, I'll see it. So those are talking about how will I know? You can see your names are here. I'm going to be fast. So now there are some people that have not been graded. I'm going to extend this. There's a problem. Okay. If you can see zero here, okay. Can I zoom? Okay, yeah. So Kelechi, if I kind of want to go to your this thing, this is what I see. This is what I see. This is an example. Now, unable to load conversation. So the reason why you have not been graded because it's possible that your project was not properly shared. After this, I'm going to demonstrate how this could be corrected. Okay. So you are not the only one. There have some people as well. Then I have these are a lot of, I think I don't need to repeat. So most of these things, these people that are, have this thing here, now you will see some people that scored very high. Let me see 90. Okay. Jacinta. Now, why you are seeing Jacinta here in my chat GPT, I want to use as an example. You can see Jacinta and Marco here, what she has done, which is different from what a lot of people did. A lot of people did this thing. Just watch. If I click on hers, you see the difference between the first one and the second one. Just watch what is going to come up. Okay. Just so then a bit. Now, why she scored higher, right? Now, she created a project. Okay. She created a project, and the link she sent to me is to join the project, not just joining the chats. Okay. So you can see she can what? Create more, sub projects under here. So she wanted me to see this, so I can now come in here and click on it, and I will see the conversation. You can see this is the assignment now. Okay. So most of us, we are not able to see this yeah, where he got the assignment and stuff. So let me give you another example. Here is got you could have scored 90. Okay. Your own, if I click on this, right, it's going to show me, it's going to take me straight to your chat. So what you share with me is a chat, not really a project, which is fine. That's why you still scored 80, by the way. Okay, it's still fine. Yeah, I was able to look at what you did. Okay, how you were able to use I like your prompt. You can see how he's able to, you can see you people are now like my my assistant lecturers. Because everybody that did the assignment can comfortably talk about to progress with this course. In this, I like this because there is a lot of diverse angle to this particular thing, so you could see. So some of you, okay, this person also, this one that is not anyone you see red, just watch. If I click on it, I'm not able to access what you did. This is it. So it's not like you scored zero, right? To figure out how we can cause hold on, let's hold on. See, it's taking time, and after it, you give me an error. Give me an error. So there's certain things I need to investigate. My time is running out. I have 10 minutes more. But well, let's take it that this one will give me an error eventually. So we don't waste our time here. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you come to your chat GPT, this is the error. the product is inaccessible, ensure you are using the right account. Okay. So because I'm not giving assignment today, you know, we have to let's allow people, because when people do this first assignment successfully well, we are going to, for those that have not submitted, probably are joining for the first time, we are going to extend the window. Please watch my first and second video. They are all in YouTube so that you can understand what's going on, because you want to kind of take it from here, you might be a bit confused. All right. So now, this is ChatGPT, okay? About here, by the right hand side, you see something like create a new project, okay? So I created project and I added people, okay? Now there's another thing I want to investigate. Somebody said that they said I've attained by the maximum number of people I can, you know. I'm wondering because I paid for this, you know. This is ChatGPT 5 for crying out loud, okay? Uh-huh. So they are telling me to upgrade to ChatGPT Plus. I don't know. Maybe if the version I'm using is responsible, we have to figure out another way. I don't know yet. So I'm going to leave the explanation for now. So somebody made a comment on Discord that is not able to join the project. But here is not about joining project. Let me talk to about creating a project. So before you're about writing and blah blah blah, you can equally ignore this. So when you write the name of the project, I can say KC KC5X, right? So this is ChatGPT. That's where we did the first assignment. Okay, KC5X, right? So this name, I will just, it's a simple, I just create projects. You understand? If it's homework, I will create it as homework, but I don't care. Just create project. See what is going to happen. So if you have never used this before, try and use it. Okay. A lot of people just come to ChatGPT and start typing prompts. You can see. If you go by this side, look at this side now. You see project now. I have created KC5, so I can jump. So the Jacinta, you can see the logo, sorry, the icon close to Jacinta has something like two. Can I zoom in this thing? Okay, I can. So look at this icon now. Okay, this icon means it is not your own. Okay, but somebody shared it with you. So Jacinta invited me, just like I demonstrated now. She invited me to her project called Jacinta Amaka Onyodu. That's the name of the project that she created on her own end. But I'm able to see it here. You see, this is where ChatGPT starts, differentiating the boys from the men. Learning this alone shows that you can collaborate with different people and be working on the same research, where each of you will be seeing, if you can share a particular folder. So if I have 20 researchers, you understand, you can put, remember, this is about telling you what ChatGPT can do. Okay, it could be different photographer. You might have ideas. You can decide to like bringing in creative ideas and stuff like that. How people are going to take over the world of photography and all those kind of things. So that's it. Then you see this AI. You see this one. There are difference between this logo and this one. Okay, this one is showing like something like a human being. The icon is different. This means that it is my own, but I shared it with people. So you can see it is reverse of Jacinta's own. It does not belong to me. It belongs to Jacinta, but Jacinta shared with me. Then the last one you can see Lawrence. Okay, I did not share with anybody. This is just like the last one I created, AC5X. If I share this with people now, the logo will change. So that's what I mean. Please ensure share is on top here. If I want to share this particular project with somebody, I'll click on share. There are two ways I can do it. I can put the person's email address. That's probably what you could do, or you can copy the link. So the difference between Jacinta's zone, Jacinta came here and copied the link and say anybody with the link, okay, only invited means his only email that you can use to share this file with somebody. But when you say anyone with the link, if you change it to anyone with the link, it means anyone with the link can what? Look at it. So probably this is what you are not able to do That is what is denying me the access to see what you have done. You can copy the link again. I think in more like, can people edit their assignments? I don't know, on the LMS.
The ChatGPT link they don't need to generate a new one. They just need to change the anyone with a link. But on LMS, I don't think so. They can't
Okay,
edit.
okay. Okay, so please come here and change it to anyone with the link. Okay, come here and change it with anyone with the link. So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are going to draw the curtain. This is 8:26. There's going to be another lecture, even though it's not our cohort, by let me stop sharing, by 8:30. Thank you so much for joining the call. And please, one of the things that has come out from this particular call is people have dropped their interest. Okay. So thank you very much. Somebody, your hand is up. Please, in 1 minute. Want to say
Okay.
something?
Yeah, thank you so much, Engineer Lawrence.
Yeah.
I appreciate for the session tonight. Yes, for someone like me that has been part of the elements, I was part of the last Python class paid, even data analysis class of last year, and so I'm already conversant with the LMS. Do I need to register, or if I go to my own platform of LMS, I'll be able to navigate my way through this CodeCamp 5X? Thank you.
Sorry, come again. Imola, you can take that. Thank you.
All right. So
I
if you have been part of CodeCamp before, you don't need to register. But if what you're part of before is not CodeCamp but other Codehouse trainings, you need to register on CodeCamp LMS. Thank you.
okay. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to stop